Social media exclusive is brought to you by Game Exchange, now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's social media match. I'm Dr. Randy's Ted McNaylor, joined here by our good friend, Mr. BS himself, Bruce Snyder, as we see Dapper Dan making his way to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the man, Dapper Dan.
You know, I know, Doc, that Dapper Dan is not on your most favorite list, but I think a lot of people, even with his size, they underestimate him.
Certainly so. I mean, he will find any way he can to win. Before we get into all that, of course, this social media match is brought to you by our good friends at Game Exchange, as we see Dapper Dan's opponent, Dobbs, ready for action.
All right, so Dime's giving away height, giving away weight, and giving away experience.
But when Dimes lacks in those dimensions, he makes up for in heart, in agility, in pure athleticism, Bruce.
And speed, absolutely.
Yes,
I agree 100%. Can he wear the big man down, though? That's going to be the big question.
It's very true. If Dapper Dan is, in my opinion, smart, I feel like the goal here is try to win the match as quick as possible. The longer this goes, the more it goes in favor of Dimes, who has the cardio conditioning to last.
Very true. If Dapper Dan can get Dimes down where he's putting all his weight on him, it could be a short match for Dimes. Right now, Dimes, well, he was behind Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan now with arm twists.
Some technical wrestling from Dapper Dan, usually a known brawler, a known striker in the ring.
And it's interesting because maybe Dimes was expecting that.
Well, there
Dan
you go.
going to the scientific method.
It's a very good point.
Oh, but here's the psychological aspect that Dapper Dan is so famous for. He claims someone's pulling his hair. He claims he has an injury. And a lot of times, like it or not, it leads to victory.
It's true. Dapper can't argue with his win-loss record. He's been very successful. It wasn't that long ago he was the TV champion, as we see him pulling Dimes' hair again. Dimes off the ropes. Was not able to get the tackle. Dapper Dan's size just too much for Dimes. Dimes, he just nipped right up. He just took it right off.
And that's that athleticism you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, Dimes, you got to give it up. That kid's tough.
Yes, he is. But again, giving up so much, he has to know. I'm sure he has a plan in this match because he knows that the weight and the height advantage and the experience advantage is to his opponent. And there you go, sliding under for the drop kick. And Dapper Dan flying through the ropes.
Dimes standing tall here in the middle of the ring.
Now, you said you had a lot to say about Dapper Dan. I know personal feelings aside, a lot of people think he's kind of on a bit of a hot streak.
Well, that may be true, and normally I would say win by any means possible, but what's he doing now? He's yelling at the poor ring announcer girl, Miss Mercy down there. Hey, how about you concentrate on your opponent, bully?
Well, and Dimes going over to make sure and telling Mercy, it's okay, don't worry about it. This is my match. So Dimes now.
It's the psychological games, Bruce.
Got to make sure you don't get counted out. And as he rolls in, as you said, Dapper Dan using psychology to its finest and now putting the boots and the turnbuckle to Dimes. But Dimes firing right back with that kick to the midsection.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that to put down. Dimes.
Beautiful leap over.
Nice up and over from the corner.
But you know what? Props to Dapper Dan.
Oh, no.
He knew he was in trouble. He made sure the ropes were his friend, and then he was able to get that attacking move.
Oh, nail. Wicked gut buster.
And that could be it right there. But no. Now we go one. Nope. And Dan giving away precious time that he probably could have used to maybe get the pin.
It's true. I mean, he's trying to looks like get every cheap shot he can, and the referee's caught him 3 times now.
You know, I spoke with him in the back one time, and he said sometimes he just likes to punish his opponent.
I believe it. He's a masochist. He just slams Dimes almost through the mat, and with a twist of his mustache, hits the ropes, goes for a leg drop. Nobody home.
Dimes able to move. Nice move, and now on the attack. He knows that right now Dapper Dan at a bit of a disadvantage. Dimes has to press the advantage.
Yes, he has to capitalize now.
And that didn't quite do what it was supposed to, but the momentum.
That's all right, he got him in the corner.
Yes,
and
it did.
Head scissors. Dimes now pounding away on Dapper in the corner. I don't care how big you are, a punch in the face is gonna hurt.
But Dimes leaving himself open. He has to be careful when he's in the corner. He left himself a bit exposed, and Dan did not take advantage of it this time. Meanwhile, the official.
Dapper Dan saying he has something in his tights, a foreign object.
And Dimes turning his back to Dan. You just can't do that.
No, never. Never against the dastardly Dapper Dan, who goes for the cover. That's it.
There you go. Once again, experience winning out.
Dapper Dan, by hook or by crook, found a way to get another victory here tonight.
And that has been his strategy, and he keeps on working, and he keeps on rolling up W's. Gallant effort by Dimes.
But how long can he keep up the streak, Bruce? We'll have to keep finding out on future episodes of OVW. For this week, I am Dr. Manbeast. You are Mr. BS Bruce Snyder. Thank you for joining us on the social media match of the...
This OVW social media exclusive was brought to you by Game Exchange. Now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all of your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.